most welcome guests. Our next segment is the Just a Minute segment, where you can come on stage, virtually, of course, and speak for a minute on any topic of your choosing. So who's going to start us off? 10 points. Just show by hand. Liz Bennett, please go ahead, Liz.
Thank you. Well, some of you may remember that when I gave my speech last year about hygge, the Scandinavian or coziness and everything, and I talked about IKEA and how they embrace hygge, and sort of went into a bit of detail about IKEA, and I talked about their flat packs. Andy will remember because he offered to construct this flat pack shelf for me, a shelf set. Well, actually, on Monday, the day it snowed, I did it myself. I felt elated. I always felt it was going to be beyond me. I made two mistakes. One I could correct, but the other means one of the shelves is on back to front, so you have the raw bit showing, which doesn't matter. And I'm now going to take on another thing that's been under the bed that should be constructed on wheels under the bed, and you keep bits and pieces in it, but it's been in its box for 4 years, and I've just found a new lease of life. So Andy, let you off the hook. There's no need now to help me. So I might call you though if I get stuck on this next project, but thank you.
Thanks, Liz. I'm sure you were very assiduous when you were putting your flat pack together. Okay, who would follow Liz with just a minute? Andy, you're not going to need Liz's, are you, to help her? She said she doesn't need you anymore.
Well, no, Liz has just, I love that speech about the UK. But Liz has just given me an idea that if we're referring back to previous speeches that we've given, I spoke at my icebreaker, my first icebreaker, about my dream of moving to Ecuador to own a bit of jungle. And so just to give you an update on that, I've actually, and it's a bit backward as well, I've paid my closing costs, although I've not actually paid for the farm. So never actually bought property before, so I don't know if that's normal, but quite excited. I'm not just buying the farm myself, there's a group of us all buying this farm. So I've got a feeling I'll be leaving my job in the summer and growing my beard a bit bigger than it is now and moving to South America. Hopefully I can get there before I need a vaccine passport. That brings me to the end of my speech. So I shall pass back to our Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thanks, Andy, for sharing that. Good. Who is next? Mark Richardson. Welcome, Mark. Welcome, Mark. Let's not forget our jazz hands. Yeah. Good.
Hi, everyone. Just in my role as treasurer, just to remind you all that it's February, so subs and all that sort of stuff are going to be coming up soon. So I'll be sending out an email in the not too distant asking for money again. That's it. That's all I was going to say. Not very exciting. Sorry.
I regret bringing Mark on now. Okay. Who's next for just a minute? Mandy.
Thank you. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, I would like to invite you to the Stevenage Speakers Club for our club contest for the International Speech Competition and for the evaluation competition that will be held later this year. Our contest is on the 11th of March, which is a Thursday, and it starts at 7:15 for 7:30. You're almost welcome. Please contact me. I'll put my email address in the chat box so you can pick it up if you would like to come. Thank you very much. We may even have roles for you.
Thanks, Mandy. Excellent. Okay, we've got one more maybe till 5 past. Kevin Baggs, please.
Thank you very much. It occurred to me, we've seen lots of guests from different parts of the world, and I know that John and myself and probably Elizabeth have been to a number of clubs. I wonder, I'm sort of looking for a show of hands, who's taking up this opportunity to go to clubs in other parts of the world or even in our own country? Put your hands up if you're doing it, if you're traveling. And if you're not, I'm going to ask you, why aren't you doing this? This is an amazing opportunity that may happen again. I mean, Zoom is starting, but it's there, it's here now. People are welcoming you into their clubs, and there are clubs all over the world speaking in English. So, and we're lucky because we speak English. You know, other countries may not speak as well. And our guest here, Alexandra, has got a meeting tomorrow at Chamber here in Ukraine, and I'm sure he could put the link up, and guests could be welcome to go to his club tomorrow. I'm sure that's true, Alexandra. Open your mic and tell us if that's true. Open your mic and tell me. Can you do that? Can we come to your club if we want to tomorrow?
I'm not sure I'm hearing you correct, but I confirm that we here in Ukraine, we are so happy to listen to natives English speakers, and it's so a big value for us to train our speaking or listening skills or understanding and language feeling skills. So it's just really, really like a treasure for us having you